I like how we vibing. 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 I like how we vibing.
This video is sponsored by our channel sponsor, which is 015. You can find them on 015.co.za for some premium web hosting from as little as 45 Rand 90 cents. I mean, 45.90. Think about it. That's not a lot. And you will get some premium domains. And I personally would advise you on getting maybe the Supreme or the Executive packs, because it comes with a lot of benefits and a lot more storage. And you can host multiple websites on one package, you know. And this is, since we are talking businesses and growing your businesses, you can actually get your business registered by them. And there's some benefits, you know. You can get a name reservation, company registration, a certificate, income tax number, and you can even get a free.co.za domain if you pick one of the higher packages, or you can get a free QuickBooks subscription for 3 months. For 3 months. Yo, that's nice. You know, that's really, really nice. And if you want a website, they can actually develop a website for you at a very affordable rate of starting from 2,100, excluding VAT, I think. But it's not a lot. Think about it. 2,100. You spend a lot more on other things. But yeah, and once again, executive plans and supreme plans, you literally get free domains. They, for the first year, they are literally out here trying to win you guys over. Anyway, let's continue with the video. This week, we are literally going to be talking about estate planning. Remember last week or the previous week, we spoke about wills and estates, intestates, deceased estates, and all those things. So we're going to add to that by talking about estate planning. So yeah. Let's get started. Estate planning is a way of organizing your personal and financial affairs to take care of the possibility of mental incapacity or death. So this is you planning while you're still alive. You're adding on to your will, you know what I mean? It sort of comes, it's a thing of who comes, which one came first between the egg and the chicken. So you've got will-based estate planning, which we spoke about last week. This is an estate plan that does not include a living trust to hold title of their assets. So you don't put things into an estate while you're still alive, only after you've passed away. So this is where an individual states their wishes regarding the distribution of their assets upon their passing. So we spoke about it. It's a will. If you don't remember that, or you haven't watched that video, I'm gonna link to it somewhere here. Trust-based estate planning. This is an estate plan that includes a living trust that will hold the title to the assets through the living years. So this is you putting assets into a trust while you're still alive to manage the the assets. So, excuse me. So instead of you putting them in when you pass away, you do it now so that it sort of costs you less when you do pass away, because there is a cost to sort of move around assets and all those things. So it will cost you less now. You can actually structure it in such a way from a tax perspective that you make use of your allowances in terms of donations and all those things while you're still alive, instead of having to worry about your estate doing that when you pass away. Like I said, this tends to ease the hassle of transferring these assets upon one's death or incapacity. It costs less. That's the moral of the story. From a tax perspective, will-based estate planning can be further divided into the following. Last will and testament. This is the most common form of a will, as this contains a detailed list of instructions regarding the distribution of your assets upon your death. You know, basic will. We spoke about it last time. Advanced medical directive. This is known as a medical power of attorney, which allows you to assign a healthcare agent to make medical decisions for you if you are unable to do so due to medical reason. Most of the times because of you are mentally unable to do so. So your doctor, you can tell your doctor, yo, when I do pass away, this is what we need to do. 1, 2, 3. Not when I do pass away. You'd be like to your doctor, listen, if I'm in a position where 1, 2, 3 happens, please do 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? That's literally it. You giving instructions to your doctor. I think it's important to have something like this, you know. But also you need to be careful because people are very wicked out there. So you just need to be careful regarding this one. And I don't blame families for contesting this directive. And then you've got a living will. This is a written instructions to your physician about your wishes to receive life-sustaining procedures if you are diagnosed with a terminal or end-stage condition. This will also give your family members the guidance regarding the action that should be taken should you become terminally ill. So you literally write what you want them to do if you're in this position. If you're in a vegetable position, you can say to them, yo, guys, end it. You've put it in a living will, you know. Obviously, I don't have experience in these kind of things. You consult, you know. Figure it out, consult, get somebody who will be able to give you the answers. And yeah. Then you've got financial power of attorney. This is a form of a will that allows you to assign an individual to manage your assets that are titled in your name. Obviously, if you've got shared assets, they can only manage your half or your portion of those assets, you know. So the financial, it comes in two forms, really. Durable power of attorney comes into effect upon signing it. Like the moment you sign it, it comes into effect. Your attorney handles everything. A springing power of attorney comes into effect once you are declared mentally incapacitated. So I actually prefer number 2. You know, it's better to say if 1, 2, 3 should happen and I'm not in a position to do this, then you can jump in and do 3, 4, 5, you know, instead of just saying after signing this, you've got control over my assets. You know, like I said, some people are wicked. Just be careful, especially with assigning people, giving directives. It's very, you know, it's a tough one, but it shouldn't be hard, you know. But these are things that would actually assist you in terms of making decisions, you know, especially your family when you do find yourself in this weird position. In conclusion, as you can see, having a will can really assist one in outlining how they would like their finances to be managed upon one's death or incapacity. Having a will doesn't necessarily stop your family from approaching the courts, like I said, to contest what's in the will, but it does make it a lot easier answering a lot of their questions, and the court can always refer back to your will and be like, he wanted 1, 2, 3. So who are you to say he was not in the right frame of mind? If you followed the right processes, then there shouldn't be any room for questioning what you've got, you know. And yeah, thank you. Please don't forget to check us out. Twitter, MPC, the com clinic. That's here. Let's try this again, you know. Thank you. Twitter, the Com Clinic ZA. Instagram, the Compliance Clinic. Simple as that, guys. Thank you. Peace, love, prosperity.